things I love about the Bible is the practical advice that you get. And one of the advice is to love one another.
I tend to see God's love move through our community in recognizable but quiet ways. Having been here for 22 years, it's just what keeps me here. Small acts of kindness.
So one day I was working at the desk and I was having a rough week. Sam Klozik, last year's director of student events, came by to talk. I told her how I was. Not only did we go and walk a dog later, because she knew that I loved dogs, we talked through some really good things and some really bad things. And that for me is the biggest example of how I have seen active love portrayed in the King's community.
Some of that love spills out into my arena, for example, where students are going out for lunch and they'll stop and ask me if I want something. Who does that?
Speaking specifically from my experience in the house of Claire Barton, I stepped into this house and was immediately surrounded by a strong sense of sisterhood that has stuck with me throughout my entire 4 years here at King's, even through my ups and my downs. I've been so blessed by the relationships I've made through this house.
As I sat down to think about the ways that I've seen active love through my 20 years at King's, I slowly started to realize that I have often been the recipient of that active love. When I started at King's in 2002, I was not much older than the students that were going to school here. And as a result, a handful of those students are now my dearest friends. We have been through all of life's events together, and I can honestly say that their love has been an active presence in my life, and without them, I wouldn't be who I am today.
It may not seem to some people to be acts of God's love, maybe just man's love, but I tend to think that it is His Spirit that guides us to encourage one another in that particular way. So yeah, that's how I would say I see God's love moving in our community in an active way.